biscuits. Well, we'll get this guy heated up. I'm almost thinking about doing the biscuits in here, but I don't know. I'm probably just gonna do it in the regular pan. All right. I think I need to use whatever. I'll just do it. All right. What am I doing? Heating up our saute pan. That's not the right burner. Holy shit, y'all. I hope you're ready for a long cook, because this is going to take a minute. Alright, we got a bowl. We're almost there. Alright, so we're going to take 4 cups of flour. So I need my measure cup. Where is it? There it is. Alright. It's flat. Alright, 4 cups of flour. I'm going to sift this. It doesn't say to sift it, but typically when you make biscuits, you need to sift. So, even though I didn't write that in the recipe, I'm just going to sift it, just to be safe. Especially because my baking powder is a little old as well. And it's kind of clumpy. So, okay. AP flour. Some people use self-rising flour, that's fine. You know, it really doesn't... obviously, if you use self-rising flour, you don't need the baking powder. We're just using AP. 1... 2. 3. This is a lot of biscuits. I'm gonna have some leftovers for sure. It's okay. What's that, baby? Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, we'll do something kind of like that. No garlic? No? I don't know. Does it? No, I'm asking, does it have it in it? Okay, so no garlic. So we'll just add some. All right, cool. I got an idea. I'll throw some maple syrup in it too, just to. You said it had red pepper flakes, right? Red peppers, thyme, rosemary, sage. I'll omit the rosemary because I don't have it. Nutmeg. That's good. Okay. 4 cups of flour. I was supposed to sift this. God damn it. Oh, Lord have mercy on my soul. Okay. We're getting there. Hang on, folks. We're getting there. Alright, let's take that out of there. Alright. It's gonna be a long day, y'all. Hope you're ready for a fucking big stream. Literally something that should take 30 minutes to make might end up taking hours. Okay. Obviously, you don't really want to flour your biscuit pan, but I did. Okay, 2 teaspoons of salt, 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon if you didn't know that. That's why I just did that. 2.5. 2 tablespoons baking powder. I'm just hearing shit now. Okay, 1. We'll call that 2. And then what was it? Was it a half a teaspoon or a half a tablespoon? 1/2 of a teaspoon. I was so worried I was gonna cut myself doing that. I gotta be honest. All right, it's close enough. Shit ain't rocket science. As long as there's fucking baking powder in it, we're fine. All right, lovely. Okay, what else? Oh, I need baking soda. Yeah. Ah, shit. Oh, I'm not doing shortening. We are just. Well, I guess I could use. I could use a chicken fat. I have some chicken fat. That might be good. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna. Sort of baking powder? Baking soda? God damn it. My life is falling apart. That is not enough baking soda. 2 teaspoons. Actually, it might be enough. Oh, it's not. Alright, I got more baking soda. This will just have to do for now. Okay, 2 teaspoons. That's about right. All right. Okay, now let's sift this. You don't need a frickin' sifter, by the way. You can just use a mesh strainer like this. No need to have more things in your kitchen than you really need. So I'm just tilting it like this because with me hitting it, it makes the flour want to go to this side. So if I tilt it like this, gravity just kind of corrects it, which is nice. So keep tapping away. Now the kosher salt that I put in here probably isn't going to go through. So really all I'm looking to do more than anything, because like back in the day, you know, they did get rid of like whatever, it was rocks or, you know, shit that was in the flour that shouldn't be in the flour. You know, we don't have those issues now. So really the only reason we sift now is because the recipes that we've used harken back to that time. There was some shit. So instead of, you know, folks just, it's kind of like just a throwback tradition. You know, a lot of folks don't know what the recipe will turn out like if they don't sift it. So for me, I just had clumps of baking powder that I knew needed to get broken up. So that's why I did it. Okay. Now we need 6 ounces of butter, 2 tablespoons and an ounce, 4 tablespoons of shortening is what it calls for. We're not using shortening. So that's 2 ounces plus 4 ounces of butter makes it 6 ounces. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 16. Yeah, okay. So I need, what did I say, 6? So I need 12 of these. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Socks. Tablespoons of butter. That's a Scottish accent, not an Irish accent. 6 tablespoons of Irish butter. That's better, right? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna cut these into cubes. One of the reasons I really do like using this bulk butter rather than the sticks is because I feel like you can cut it more or less how you want it. And obviously we're using good butter because if you remember, I've converted myself from the cheap shit to the good shit. Frankly, we really don't. I mean, I do use a lot of butter, but it comes in waves. I feel like it's not all the time. All right, so we're gonna cut this guy in half. Just like that. And we're gonna cut them into little squares. Little squares. Okay. Yeah. Squares, just like that. Oh, I need this B&G so bad. Why am I using that pan for gravy, though? I shouldn't... Oh, whatever. Does it matter? What's life matter anymore? Alright. Butter's going in here. Alright, so now what we're going to do... A lot of folks don't like to use their hands because it melts the butter, which is very true, and it can make not such a fluffy biscuit. But if you work quickly, you'll be alright. So, we're going to try and work quickly. And you can use a food processor for this, or whatever. You know, you can also chill your flour, which a lot of people call for, which keeps the butter cold. I gotta be honest, man, I've not really tasted the difference, but then again, I'm not a baker, and I'm also not a southern person who works with, you know, who does a lot of biscuits. So all I'm doing is taking these little squares here, I'm just squeezing them like that. They kind of like feather them. And I'm just kind of mixing that into the flour, trying to keep it out of my hands for as much as I can. I really don't want it in my hands. I really don't want to melt it. So, but by me squeezing it like this, I feel like I'm able to kind of speed up the process that most folks are looking for. Because really, like they say you want pea-sized butter. That's what like everybody says whenever you're making biscuits, really what you want is these flakes of butter. At least that's my opinion. And everything that I've ever seen in a good biscuit. You really want flakes of butter. You don't want clumps. You don't want nodules. You just want flakes. So what I like to do is once I get there, and then I just kind of rub them like that. You know, just rub it in the butter. But again, or in the flour. But again, I want to touch my hands to that butter as little as I can. So I want to do this as quickly with as little contact as possible. So, not looking melted. And I know, by the way, I know how sacrilegious this is. And if you're a Southern person watching this and you're screaming at me right now, I get it. I understand. I disagree with you, but I understand. I think my method works. I've never had a complaint. So yeah. Okay, so now we have what I would call feathered butter in our biscuit mix. So, I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. I'll wash my hands here real quick, or at least rinse them off. And now we're gonna make our buttermilk, which isn't really buttermilk, obviously. Or maybe not obviously. Why would you know that that was obvious? Okay, so anyway, tirade over. We're gonna take basically a cup of yogurt and a cup of... I actually have regular milk, so I'll use regular milk in this instead of water. Usually I just use water. But we'll use some real milk, because I have it. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Lord have mercy. Alright. Let's get some yogurt and some milk. You can also make buttermilk by adding like a tablespoon of vinegar to milk. And the craziest thing is it fucking thickens it. Like, it's super weird. Like, just literally adding vinegar to milk will thicken it. It's very, very odd. True story, though. Okay, so got a cup of yogurt. Gonna add that right in there. Then we're gonna take a cup of milk. Add that right in. And I'll be honest, I almost always do this in like a food mill, or not food mill, Jesus Christ. In a stand mixer, but we're gonna do it by hand today. You know why? Because I'm already this deep and I don't really care enough to get my stand mixer out, so. Alright. It's back. And also another thing, like when it comes to melting the butter, I just added very cold liquid to it. So anything that was maybe melting is now going to seize up pretty handedly because I just added something else cold to it. So, you know, take that as you will. Alright, so I'm just gently kind of mixing in the liquid to the dry. Just cause, you know, you don't want to, you want to try not to mix it too much. Literally, I'm just mixing it until it comes together. So we're already basically to where I want to put it on the board. So let me move this over. We're gonna, Jesus. We're just gonna dump this out. Just like that. You see, it's definitely not like come together yet, but it's a little bit more put together than if it was just a fucking bowl of milk and flour. It's not done. We're nowhere close. We are close to being done. We're almost done. But I'm going to mix this by hand on the work surface here. Then a lot of people will then refrigerate this before cooking it, which is probably a good idea. We're not going to because I need to absorb the sin from last night. And we're just going to bake these. So you see how it's like not really consistently mixed, which is what we want. You know, this is a messy process. It just is what it is. I'm trying not to knead it, but I do need to mix it all together. So you just want to try to work it as little as possible, but at a certain point you do actually have to work it. So. Okay, we're almost there. Getting all this mixed in. All that butter and flour and goodness. Okay, we're almost there, almost there. Getting there. Close. Now I can tell right now I've already worked the gluten probably more than I really want to. is unfortunate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this to a solid piece. Like that. Alright. Now let's cut this at least in half. Now, you really do want to try and work. See how it's like coming back on me? Like I can tell you the gluten's been overdeveloped. So we're going to let that sit for just a second while I wash my hands and clean out this pan. Go outside and deal with that, what's it called too? The smoked meats, which you all won't see. Maybe I'll take the camera out and show you. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. I haven't even had my mimosa yet. See if this solves all my problems. It does not solve my problems, but it's delicious. What, sweetheart? What? Who? No, they don't want it? Okay, so hey, we're rolling this out to be about an inch thick. We do want some nice big old biscuits, or as Major calls them, some butt biscuits. Yeah, he said that's what he wants our new name to be, our team name. Butt biscuits. I think that's team cummy tummies. That's what he said too. I was like, you like that better than oh, Jesus Christ, what did I just break? I don't know. Yeah, he goes, yeah, I like team butt biscuits better than team cummy tummies. Yeah. I think they're both good names personally. Alright, let's wipe this guy out, which I meant to do earlier. I am a hot fucking mess. No. I only put the flour in there because I forgot to sift the flour. We're gonna throw some butter in here. Keep it. Maybe. Oh! 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 It was me this morning. What? Oh, yeah. Okay. So now, with biscuits, you do want to like put them right next to each other if you can, because it will keep them, or it'll help them rise nicely together. So, should be able to get 3 in there, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, so now you want to try not to overwork the dough. So I'm going to put this aside, and we're going to kind of work this one now. The flour on both sides. Work. Fuck yeah. It's unfortunate we've lost some of them. Kitchens, we'll lose them because cooks are terrible. We would use it for like plating and stuff like that, or even just cutting stuff out, you know. But yeah, people don't have respect for shit that's even theirs, but specifically if it's not theirs, people definitely don't have respect for it. I know I'm breaking news with that, right? Okay. Okay, so there we go. We got 3 more. All right, now let's just try to get 3 more out of this guy. These are a little bit bigger than the store-bought ones, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get. how many more I'm gonna get out of this. Yeah. We'll just squeeze them in. We'll just squeeze them in. Just squeeze them in. They're gonna be a little bit not so round. So, all right. Now what we're gonna do? I'm gonna try not to overwork this, but we're going to. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't worry, guys. Just a little bit. So I'm just gonna try and bring it into one homogeneous piece again. Again, we're really trying not to overwork this shit. So I'm not gonna like knead it until it's super together. But and these are obviously not gonna be the nicest ones here. So let's try and get what can I need 3 more. Let's get this guy just a little bit more spread out so I can get 3 out of him. Okay. And that's gonna be pushing it, but we're gonna try. 1, 2, 3, boom! Got it. All right. So, like I said, these are still gonna be okay. They're not gonna be as nice as the other ones, obviously, but they'll still be pretty. Get this guy here. I gotta melt this butter here. All right. Now what we're gonna do? Come on, you fucking mother. All right. Here we go. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this into one thing one more time, but now I'm going to let it rest. And I can get probably 2 more biscuits out of this. And these are just going to be, okay, so they're not going to be very good biscuits, but they're going to be what they are. So let me get this in the fridge. And we will deal with that once the other biscuits are cooked, and we'll bake these off. I don't know. I don't know. It'll be good with the barbecue that I'm doing. Alright. So we got our clarified butter melted. Butt biscuits, yeah, bro. Team butt biscuits and gravy. Okay, so let's get some butter on top of these. Just like that. We're gonna use the best tool God gave us, being our hands. Here, touching the damn can. We're just gonna spread some butter on this. Now we're gonna bake them for. We're gonna do. I'm gonna take about 15 minutes. I'm gonna do about 8 just to make sure. And yeah, see how it goes. All right, let me move this out of here. We're gonna clean this cutting board, and then we're gonna make our gravy. All right, still need our flour for the gravy. Don't need these later. But for now, just gonna put it over here. Get our dough knife out. Clean off our dough knife, bench scraper, whatever you want to call it. Let's cook some sausage. So you said the filling ingredients. Hang on, I can only do one thing at a time today. And I do include me looking for something while talking about a recipe. No, I'm good. I think I remember. All right, so we're just gonna clean out this bowl here real quick that had the biscuits in it. And by clean out, I mean I'm just slightly brushing it to get all the dough out. Okay. That should suffice. All right. Let's get our pork in here. I was going to just buy sausage, but then the store didn't have the sausage that I wanted, so I didn't. So now we're making it, which is fine. And honestly, it's kind of cool, you know, making like lump sausage, as they call it, or bulk sausage, which is what we're doing. It's very fucking easy. All right, so he had pepper flakes, thyme, rosemary, which I don't have. Got some pepper too. We're gonna put some pepper in it. Actually, you know what? I don't need pepper because we have the. And that's not pepper. That's oregano. Fuck me. I'm gonna throw a little smoked paprika in it, I think. What else? Let's just look at some spices here. Oh, I don't want any of that. Allspice might be good. I gotta be honest. Where's the? I know I have nutmeg, cinnamon. There's some nutmeg, and I know I have sage somewhere, but I'll be honest, I could not find it for the fucking life of me. Been looking for it for actually a couple of weeks now. You would think I'd be able to find it. That's so many spices. Ridiculous. Let's see. Where is it? Maybe I don't have sage. Probably have fresh sage. At least a little bit. Maybe we don't. I could have sworn we had sage in it. I cannot find the sage for the life of me. Alright, so I guess we're not going to put sage in it. So, pop my head outside real quick, see if I have fresh sage. While I do that, I'm going to mop the meat. Mopping the meat, mopping the meat. Gotta mop that meat. Is this thing off again? What the fuck's going on? Keep shutting off. So weird. Why do I keep... Maybe it's because I fucking broke it. Alright, meat mopping. Meat mopping. Let's see. Do I have any sage? I don't see any sage. Okay. Fine. Alright, whatever. Or I do. Well, you know what I do have? I do have oregano though. I have some fresh oregano. I don't. No. I don't have it in me. I don't even have it in me to cut herbs. How fucked up I am today. Okay. So a little bit of. That's not open. Lord. Okay. A little bit of nutmeg. I'm sure he doesn't use much. A little bit of smoked paprika. Some thyme. And some crushed red pepper. That's good. Then we're gonna throw a little bit of maple syrup in here. Because I want to. Just a little bit of maple, just add some sweetness. A little bit of sweet to that spice, you know? Gotta get a little sweet in your spice. Okay. We gonna mix it all up now. Biscuits are, let's see where they're at. They gonna need more than 8 minutes. All right, I'm just gonna reset the timer to 5 minutes. All right, so now I'm just gonna mix this all together in this bowl here. Oh, I need salt. Fuck, of course I need salt. We're gonna put about a tablespoon of salt, maybe. All right. This is our breakfast sausage. Nice. 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 Okay. Get a little butter in here. And let's just get this sausage in. Just like that. Now I'm going to leave the bowl over there because I'm going to need to get this sausage out when we make the roux. We're going to cook it again, so it really doesn't matter that it's going into a bowl of raw meat. Really not important. Okay, so, what do I want to do for a... I really don't want to dirty another... Here, I'll use this. I'm going to have to use a whip or a whisk eventually, but I was thinking like maybe I could use it for the pork, but I can't. So, okay. So we're just going to let it cook like that. For a regular sauce, you want to do an 8-to-1 roux ratio. So like if it was a cup of milk that you were going to use for your bechamel, it would be a tablespoon or a half ounce butter and a half ounce of flour. Now, we're doing a gravy, so we want to at least double that. So we're going to go a 4-to-1 ratio of roux to milk. But that's all country gravy is. So you can put some like bouillon in it, which, you know, we'll do that as well. Why not? Let's get crazy up in here. Throw a little bit of bouillon in. Get our milk. Some butter. It smells like sausage. Must be some. I must be doing something right. So anyway, yeah, country gravy, basically milk, roux, black pepper, and maybe some bouillon. That's about it. Pretty basic shit. All right, that's cooked enough. Honestly, I don't need to cook it all the way. Well, I will because I want to taste it. I want to make sure it's well. This one's cooked all the way. Let's taste this a little bit. Wow, that's fucking good. Okay, I need more salt. Needs more something else. I'm gonna put more nutmeg in it. And you know what else it needs? It needs more maple. She needs some more maple. This biscuits and gravy. Tell you what, y'all. Not a lot, but a little bit. Oh man, that's good. I love maple syrup. I could drink that shit. Okay. Let's get that on. Get all that mixed up in here for this biscuits and gravy. See where we're at. All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's not good. Okay. Let's get this out of here. Oh, food done. A bit biscuits. Let's just get all this out first, and then we'll check on that. Fuck! I just touched the pan like a. Nope, still alive. Okay, I'm not worried about getting all this out, but I just don't want a whole bunch of stuff getting in the way of making the roux. So, alright. See where these biscuits are at. Biscuits are gonna rotate. They're still not done, but they are looking fucking sexy. And butt biscuits look good. Alright, give it another 5 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna do, call it 2 cups of gravy? Roughly? That's probably pretty good. Maybe I want to do more than that. Let's do 3 cups of gravy. No, 2 cups, because yeah, okay. So I'm doing 2 cups of gravy. I need 2 ounces of roux per cup. So 4 ounces of roux, 2 ounces of butter, 4 tablespoons. I'm not in the right mindset for this fucking recipe. Dude, my asshole feels like it's gonna explode out the back of me. Sorry, that was TMI, wasn't it? My bad, y'all. Right, we're just gonna cut this up a little bit so it melts nicely. Let's see if I have some sweet relief. I don't know if it makes me feel better, but it fucking tastes good. Alright. So, like I said, 4 ounces of, is that what I said? Yeah, 2 ounces of butter? Fuck, I don't know, man. It was, okay, 2 cups, 2 ounces of roux per, 4 ounces of roux, 2 ounces of butter. Yes, 2 ounces of butter. Jesus Christ. And we're going to do 2 ounces of flour. Flour is about half the weight of liquid. So if I need 2 ounces of flour, I need a half a cup of flour. Right? Is that right? 2 ounces of flour, 8 ounces in a cup. 4 ounces in a cup. 4 ounces of flour. Yeah, half a cup. Dude, too much math. I should have written this shit down. Okay. There we go. So we're just gonna make this into a nice paste. And we don't want to cook it too long. We do want a white roux. We're not looking for a blonde roux, because we are using milk. But it does need to cook for about 2 minutes. That's the paste we're looking for. You can make it a little bit more thin if you want. But this is my humble opinion. This is how I want a roux to look. Especially once it starts cooking, it's going to get more liquidy. I don't really think that my opinion is like disputed among chefs either. Like that's basically the rule. It's equal parts butter to flour by weight. Technically, it's 4.5 ounces of flour in a cup, give or take. Oh. Jesus Christ. Cheese and rice. Alright, we're gonna let that cook for a minute. What did I say? 2 cups of milk? Clean this guy here. Don't want any yogurt in it. We don't want it to curdle. Biscuits are almost done. Let's see what they look like. Now they're gonna need another couple minutes. Okay, so far we've done 8, 5, 5, so 10, 18, 3. We're going on 21 minutes. All right, this is pretty good here. So we're gonna add our milk now. 2 cups of milk. You're just gonna mix this in. If you don't mix in the roux when it's still cold, you'll get what's called roux balls, which sound a lot more fun than they are. There's really no way to get rid of roux balls. The only thing you can do is put it in a blender and run it through a fine chinois. And that basically gets rid of it. But at that point, you've really fucked your sauce up. To be honest. So we're just stirring this. They will dissolve eventually if you do it slowly like I'm doing. Heating up the milk, that is. But I'm going to turn this down because I can tell that it's already starting to get pretty close to boiling. And I'm nowhere close to having my roux balls or my roux dissolved. So. It's getting thick, though. Maybe too thick. Shit. I might have used too much roux. See how thick that is? Still a whole bunch of roux balls in there too, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna have to add more milk. Alright, so my recipe's a little off. That's fine. Just add more milk. Fixing it. You do need more roux than a traditional sauce, though. Just to be clear. I'm not wrong on that. It just might not be a 4-to-1. And also, there's liquid in the sausage, so remember, that's going to cook it, or that's going to thin it as well. We're getting there. I think a lot of this is just sausage at this point. I don't think it's actually roux. Let's add the sausage in. Hide some of those fucking roux balls if there are any. See what this is. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my god. Oh, look at that fucking gravy. I'm actually drooling. Oh my god, look at that shit. So good looking. Alright. I'm gonna switch to a spoon now. We're gonna get a little bit of, oh my god. Dude. Oh, it's so good. Okay, we're gonna put a little bit of this in here. A little bit of chicken base. About like that. That's plenty. Keep the spoon out so we can taste it. That consistency is perfect, by the way, just so everybody knows. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Nice thick gravy. Oh, that burp tasted like vomit. Dude, look at that. How does biscuits and gravy not make people like... I mean, this is America right here. The fact that this is considered a breakfast food for people, and not only a breakfast, like a way to start breakfast on a working day. Like, my god, I'll be lucky to get through this stream after eating this. Right. Let's taste her. It's gonna need salt, probably. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh my god. Dude. Homemade biscuits and gravy. I mean, dude. Fucking America. You know what I mean? Fucking America. This is why people look down at us in other countries, and you know what? Fuck them. This is living right here. Fucking sweet, spicy, salty, fatty, starchy, fucking Amazing. Yeah. Mm. Oh, that's good. I could just eat this. Mm. I might. Oh, that's good. All right, let's feel the heat on this. Oh, that's good. Is any folks out there looking to please somebody for breakfast one? You make that, and you got a partner. They don't like this. Tell them to get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's check the biscuits. Oh yeah, I think they're done. Look at that. How was that for timing? You know what? They need a little bit longer. I'm gonna give them 3 more minutes. A little more. Oh my god, this is like cement. That's gonna clog you up. You got the hangover down below problems. It's gonna cure it right there. Tell you what, it's gonna cure what ails you. I gotta go check the smoker again. I'll be right back. Oh, did I? I bet that's why it's not working. Oh no, I did. I did that. I did remove the things. Oh, it's on. Okay, it's on. Set timer. That's the problem. That lamb. Fuck, good. That looks. Pork looks good too. Oh, that lamb, that fat, so good. You know what I'm gonna do while I'm out here? Let me get a banana leaf. Might as well, right? Might as well process a banana leaf. Now, which one do I want? Which one do I want? I want a good one. You want a good banana leaf? It's kind of old. We'll use this one. This one's about to turn, so it's a good one. This is a good banana leaf for what we need. All right. So here's my banana leaf. Pretty easy to process. I'm basically just gonna cut it off of the stem here. Just a little bit attached because I do want it to have some integrity. Oops. There we go. There's one part. This part off too. It cut real easy, by the way. You don't need like a super sharp knife or nothing. We'll cut off this other one here, just for good measure in case we need it. Spider. Don't bite me, spider. Hopefully you're not a deadly spider. I don't know. Just get rid of this here, and then I'll deal with the spiders, by the way. Well, let's get you out of here. Oh, you're on me. Lovely. Okay. Hope my mic's working. If it's not, I hope somebody's in the chat and can tell me that it's not. I really don't want to lose another stream because my mic's not working. Okay. This is done. No questions. No question. It's done. I'll bake those other biscuits later or another day or something. Look at that. Holy fuck. Jesus. Does life get better than that? I mean, my God. Look at that. Look at that. Fuck. Get your heart out, Cracker Barrel. Alright. If I have 2 biscuits, I'm gonna, like, keel over and die. I'm just gonna make 1. And 1 for the misses. Of course. This guy out of here. Twice. Oh, look at that. Oh! Daddy. Oh my God. Oh. Dude, if you don't like biscuits, you can get out of my house. Like, for real. Whacked. Oh. They taste like. Oh yeah. That's that money, guys. That's that. Actually, I could use more seasoning. If I'm being honest, could use more salt. Just saying. Okay, so on a plate, I'm gonna wait to gravy my wife's biscuits. That sounds real dirty when I say that. But I'm gonna gravy mine. You don't eat shit. Right. Fuck it now. Let's see here. Tell me that doesn't look fucking awesome. Fresh fucking biscuits. Your life doesn't get better. That's what you need for a hangover right there. That will cure what ails you. Oh, so good. So good. So good. Oh my Lord. Alright. I'm making another mimosa. I instantly feel better, by the way. That's so good. Nice sweetness from the maple, the spice from the paprika and red chili flakes. Spice flavors from the nutmeg really come out. Thyme gives it that nice herbaceousness. Oh, just awesome. Just awesome. It was a good do biscuits and fucking gravy. Again, hit me up on Twitter if you want something specific. The Colonel Sanders at Twitter or whatever it fucking is. I don't know. Hit me up. Whatever you want brunch of, because I'm running out of ideas. I mean, I can do like creative shit, but like some basic stuff that you want to see. Let me know.